Well, again, I do have to apologize. This is kind of awkward. So I haven't done a video in forever, and I do apologize for that. So this is kind of awkward. So yeah, let's continue getting back to slowly getting back to Sinking Simulator. So well, I guess it's a kind of like a welcome back to the channel kind of episode thing. So this video is kind of like bringing back, I guess, kind of like Minecraft ship review ships, kind of like what I did with Chronosarth and Creepercraft City's ship builds. So yeah, hey guys, this is me Sinking Simulator, and I'm back, and yeah, of course I'm back. So I know it's been like, I don't know. Whoops, hold on. So yeah, it's been like forever since I've been back. I mean, I do have to apologize. I mean, life just kind of just got in the way, and Christmas is starting up, and yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great holiday, and I know I am. And if you guys live out in the Midwest, of course it's going to be rainy and ucky. But before it was like 15 degrees and freezing, but now it's just supposed to get warm, back to being warm. So I'm not excited for that, though. But all month long, it's supposed to get snowing again back in January. So yeah, but yeah. So sorry if my mic is kind of sounds weird, like mono. If you're using headphones for this video to watch this video, of course the jack it's only run on one channel, but I don't know how to set it up to two channels. I've been having this problem for over a year with this mic, so that's why I never use this mic, and I use my old crappy mic. So I mean, if I use my old Blue Yeti mic, it will sound really bad. The quality of it will sound really bad and screwed up. So I think this will have to make it through this whole entire uh, season of Sinking Simulator up until we fix the problem with everything. And of course, my laptop couldn't handle ship videos as it used to be, and I do have to apologize for it. Hopefully, for Christmas, I will be getting a laptop, or no, not a laptop, a desktop, so I can handle my games a lot better than this cruddy laptop, because I had this laptop for over 2 years, and it's really old. I mean, it's not old. I mean, it just needs to be repaired, because I haven't repaired my laptop since I got it. So hopefully, my dad will have to look into this, because I'm a computer geek guy. So if this video tends to lag sometimes, like right now, I do have to apologize. So the quality of this video is not going to be the greatest, so sorry. This will have to make it through. So anyways, let's continue on with this video. So this this ship is a German ship, I think it is, from this guy, Mr. Roku Kiku, I think his name is. I don't know. And of course, my parents are home, so sorry about that. They're gonna be really annoying. So sorry. Yeah, but anyways, it's a four-funneled ship. Um, so yeah, it's kind of long. It reminds me of Chronostar Trianic, but different. So yeah, but anyways, let's get review on to this. So we're gonna end up reviewing the bow. The forecastle's unique. I mean, about a good majority of the ships have about oakwood planks, but what I usually do, it kind of gets boring after a while by using this. So what I usually do is add like spruce wood planks to add some tone to it. But yeah, And what I usually do with my ships, my newer ships, is add like a shear to it instead of adding flatness. And a lot of ships like now don't have shears, but they're starting to get into it and add more detail. And by far, like German shipbuilders add kind of like this bow, and it's kind of strange, I guess, how they do it, and just it's different. And I ended up doing an experiment on my friend's server. He runs a server, but I'm not gonna give out the IP or anything. But he runs a server, and I was building a ship one time. It was like months ago, and I kind of added like the cross section. I don't know, like the skeleton layout, I guess. And it ended up very similar to this blocky bow curve, and it's not the greatest. I wouldn't highly recommend this, but hey, it's your ship. I mean, it's your way of building. I'm not gonna judge the way you build. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to this guy right here, but this is kind of one of the examples of what he did, I think. Or unless you do it a different method. At least I don't know about. And yeah. So this has an interesting layout. So yeah. Kind of has boat decks. Has kind of like a Mauritania skylight here. Then again, this is my first time reviewing this, so I haven't went through this ship yet. So I just downloaded this. What's kind of annoying is my internet blocks off MediaFire, so whenever I have to download a ship, I have to log off my internet and hook up to my phone's hotspot just to download a ship, so it's kind of annoying. I think I'll have to tell my dad about that, but oh well. And of course, here's the stern, and then again, he did kind of the same stern layout, like what he does. So, also one more thing is my brother might walk in. So of course, just expect it, and it's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna be mean to him. And I notice every time I lag, on Minecraft, I mean, it's hard to fly. You know what I mean? It's like whenever you're at 14 FPS recording a video, you're gonna lag AF. It's that bad. Of course, why am I in here? And of course, I'm using Chronostar's texture pack, cruise ship texture pack. I mean, it's the only one I would recommend. It's a decent texture pack that doesn't lag, and it's different. But yeah, lifeboats, got boat davits, funnels, got the riggings and the guy wires. And of course, let's go review the interior. Of course, we're not going to review every single room because it's going to probably take up like a half an hour because of how big the ship is. And also, I might review Creepercraft City's new Lusitania. And of course, he's making another Mauritania, which is kind of be interesting because 5 years of knowledge of Mauritania and 6 years of knowledge of Lusitania, but then again, 5 years of Mauritania, I spent twice as much researching than I did with Lusitania, so I know more about Mauritania than Lusitania. So, yeah, but the engines are basically the same on the two ships because they run the same speed. But then again, they compete in the blue ribbon, which is kind of interesting. And of course, you have the helm right here, and of course, you got the telemotors and the telegraphs. And you got the helm. You got like what are these switchboards, and you got the lights, and got the indication of what the list is, or I think that's a clock. But yeah. And of course, we're gonna go through this hallway. Sorry for the lag. It's huge. It's a huge ship, so what do you expect? And you got here the wheelhouse. Oh, here's the indication of the steering. Here's the clock and switches, and yeah, most of it's in German, so I don't understand. I think this is the chart room right here, and this is the Marconi room, as you can tell, and this is like where the electric machinery is for the telegraphs, I think. And you got right here an enclosed bridge wing, which is kind of interesting. Very similar to Aquatania's, because Aquatania's bridge wings are enclosed. And yeah, the bridge is kind of very similar to Aquatania, which makes the ship a little bit more unique. And yeah, and we're gonna go visit the first class foyer. I'm lagging really bad. I do apologize. And of course, the staircase is identical to Aquatania. I mean, the colors, the elevators, but basically everything. Basically, the scheme and the elevators are the same as Aquatania, but the only thing that makes this room different is the staircase. And of course, Aquatania's was kind of like Lusitania, Mauritania's, but with that in the middle, there's no elevator, so it's basically kind of similar, but not really. And you got whatever this room is. I think this is like a reading and writing room. Kind of unique. I really like this ceiling painting. Maybe the flooring I would change. It's a little bit too bright. Maybe like add something different, but it looks fine. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but yeah. This is the cafe, I think. So yeah, I like it. I mean, it's good. It reminds me of like like I think it's like the Imperator's smoking room, kind of the same walling. I like it. I mean, I like it. And this is like a kind of like a little observation lounge, guess you might say. And I really do apologize for this lag. I mean, I wish I can do something about it. And I mean, yeah, this computer's really old, so it's like a couple of years old, so that's why. And right here we got this room. It's big, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of. This is like a lounge, I think. I think it is. I don't know. And you got the grand piano, and you got the chandeliers up on the ceiling. This is pretty unique. Very unique. I really like it. I mean, maybe the flooring I'd change to something different. And we got this aft staircase. It looks nice. But maybe like I would add like maybe like a railings in the middle. This looks too open. But other than that, it looks good. I mean, I like it. It's nice and detailed. And this is, whoa, really big room. Reminds me of a ballroom, but it's not. It's kind of like this open area, first class. Loads of detail, and whoa, we got like an organ. Looks really nice. But on Britannic, and before it was converted into a hospital ship, they were supposed to add an organ, but they never added it. So what they did in 1919, they auctioned it off, and I think it's like in a museum. So it's really nice. I think on Sinking Simulator videos, I think I might just review Minecraft ships for now on, because it's really hard when you have a life, and on Sinking Simulator it just gets really old and boring. Maybe I'll do like Titanic stuff related, other ocean liners. Yeah, just be nice. And this room, I think it's like a ladies' room, I think. I understand. I don't understand German, so if Germans are watching this, I apologize. And this is, I can definitely tell this is a gymnasium. Little unique flooring. I mean, very unique, very creative. I like it. So yeah, unique, not bad ship. I mean, very inspiring interior. And then again, you got a third staircase. This this staircase reminds me definitely of Aquatania's second class staircase. I mean, a lot of this is... Wait, no. No, actually, this reminds me of Aquatania's first class staircase. Sorry about that, folks. Then again, this is kind of how Aquatania's staircase was, minus the flooring. Then again, you got kind of the walling, reminds me of it. And this, kind of like... this was also here on Aquatania, too, kind of similar to it. So, most of this is based off Aquatania. You can basically tell. But German. I know an old buddy of mine, I kind of got out of the contact with him, but he was a really good buddy of mine, and he's a German shipbuilder, kind of like this person. He built a 4-funneled, or is it a 3-funneled? I don't really remember. He built it on an Xbox. It's called the Germanium, and it's really nice. It reminds me of, kind of based it off Imperator, but then again, I actually made a video review of it a long time ago, like 2 years ago. I can't believe it's been 2 years. And this room, I think, is the smoking room, because on Aquatania it was kind of like this. It also reminds me of a kind of like the architecture reminds me of a cathedral, kind of like a Gothic cathedral room, and it kind of gives it that smoking room look to it. Very unique. I actually do like this ship. It's not bad. And you have the veranda. The flooring is kind of, every time I see this flooring is on Britannic's Palm Court. Reminds me of the Detroit Tigers. For some reason, I don't know. Like the scheme of it. And I think this is it for first class. A-deck, there's a tons to see. And would I recommend this ship? Oh yeah, I would recommend it. But I wish I was here to improve his bow. I really feel like a jerk for saying it though, but other than that, the interior's really good. Lots of detail. And you got hallways, you got bathrooms, cabins. We're not gonna go to them because, you know, they're kind of going to be the same thing, and I think these are suites. Oh wow, was not expecting suites. And you have like this open, you have your own private out area thing. Very nice, very unique. And you got like these cranes, electric cranes to carry cargo, and very unique spot. And also they move too. Yeah, kind of like they shift left and right. Very unique. And hopefully over time I'll get my enthusiasm back to normal again. And hopefully either if I get a desktop or my laptop will get fixed, running back to normal again. And hopefully fix the mic problem on this mic, which is to make it to stereo, not mono. And then again, I really do have to apologize for the mono issue. It will be fixed hopefully soon. And also we have, I don't even know what this room is. I think it's a smoking room. Yeah, I think so. You also got a ladies' reading and writing room for second class as well. That again, it's pretty luxurious for second class. And then again, you got kind of the normal hallway look because it's second class. Second class is usually meant for like luxury mixed in with normal look to it, and that's kind of what you expect for second class. Little room right here. And also you got the steering gear, which is unique. Actually, this is how a steering gear should kind of look. And also a steering gear, if you look at it from deck plans, from detailed deck plans such as like Titanic or Carpathia. Carpathia had this type of steering gear. Reminds me of a bow and arrow, if you really think about it. Here's the kind of the bow, and here's the arrow. I hate this lag so much, so hopefully it will get improved. And I kind of see why he kind of did this whole area black, because he wanted to blend in with the hull, and it's very unique. And of course there's quadruple propellers, and of course there's 2 on each side, kind of like Lusitania, Mauretania's. But then again, most of this is based off Aquitania. Hopefully, the exterior looks fine, just the interior is just really good. The only reason why I would download this is because the interior is really good. He did a good job. And of course I'm making a fictional Cunard liner called the Imperia. It's kinda, yeah. Built in 1899, fictional ship, whatever. I'll give you more details to it once it's done. Sorry for destroying your beautiful boiler uptake. Also, we have the boiler rooms. I mean, he's kind of got the layout correct. I mean, oh my god. You just got to hear my mom belch on, yeah. And clearly I should have shut my door, but oh well. Now you can hear the whole family feud out in the kitchen and the living room. Cause this is where I live in a really small house, and it's stupid. And of course, these are 2 coal burning boilers. Usually ocean liner, like ocean liners this size would usually have 3 or 4, but hey, I'm not gonna judge. It looks fine. I mean, he did add decent amount of boiler room detail, and of course he added this big watertight bulkhead door, and of course stairs that lead up to maybe like fire room, stokers beds, I think, because usually on Titanic it would have the same thing. Like, you would go forward on tank top deck, and there would be stairs like port and starboard side that were spiral, and they would usually go up on the go up to the fire stokers beds, I think. I don't know, I'm not like a huge Titanic fanatic. I wouldn't know anything about Titanic, so apologize for some inaccuracies what I said. Also, I was watching the movie Titanic, I think Friday, and yeah. And then back when I got into Titanic, I mean, I didn't really know much about the ship. I mean, it was like, ooh, Titanic, yeah. But now, 6 years later, it's inaccurate, very inaccurate. And then again, if somebody really wanted to recreate a Titanic or rebuild it, which somebody is, they could have made it pretty close to accuracy, 100%. Because back in 1997, I think they based the plans off the Olympic, if I'm wrong, if I'm correct. But anyways, we're off topic. I'm sorry. We got to keep this video short. But here is I think these are turbine engines. You can tell because reciprocating engines were Titanics. They were tall. They were old. But turbine engines were modern. Like, and then again, you can basically tell this was based off Aquitania and Mauretania and Lusitania. Because this is turbine engines, and of course there's 4 turbine engines, of course, because there's 4 propellers. And this is like generator rooms, and these are condensers, I don't know. And so yeah, I mean, if I had to give the ship a rating, I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10. This is really good. The interior is really good. What is this? then again, this is a really custom. This is a custom ship. Kind of a good example of a decent shipbuilder. I would give a shout out to this guy. He did make another ship. Chronostar reviewed it. So yeah, I'd like to get a hold of this guy. Help him out. And you know, and that is it. So I think we covered everything. And I don't know how to get the heck out of here. Oh, dang it. And of course you can tell these are kind of like part of the watertight bulkheads right here. Doors those shut automatically. And I don't know how to get the heck out of here. This is gonna be a while. But anyways, I might do more ship review videos in the future. Hopefully around Christmas time when it's raining and ucky and poop. And yeah, this is gonna be. How am I supposed to get out of here? This is really confusing. Oh well, I'm going out this way. I don't even care. And hopefully I'm just gonna find the way out. I notice I'm in the kitchen. I wonder how long this took him to make. Like probably months. I think like 4 months tops. Am I back? Yep, I'm back. Oh my god, I'm just like going around in circles. God, kill me. I didn't mean it like that, but you get the edge. You know what I mean. Oh my god, what am I saying? And this is the cargo uptake, I think. But yeah, so this is it. So this is some German ship, I guess. I don't know the name of it, honestly, because I just downloaded it and I thought it looked unique. At first I was like, I didn't even look at the interior photos, and I thought, I don't know, might as well just download it. And by surprise, it's always good not to judge a book by its cover, by looking at a ship. Kind of like, if it looks really cruddy on the outside, you're like, oh, I'm gonna expect it to be really cruddy on the inside. But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes it's really good on the inside too. Kind of like this one, you know. It's kind of like gives it names by, don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, you don't always expect it to be bad. I mean, the exterior looks decent, but the interior looks really good. But, and what the heck is this thing? It's not just me. It's that some German shipbuilders add this on here. I don't know why they do. It's really strange. But then again, yeah. And so yeah. Anyways, that is it. So I hope you enjoy this video. I'm trying to make a comeback, and I noticed my channel's been kind of dying out, and so yeah. So I hope you like this video. So see ya.